Hey everybody, Mick Byer, Coldwell Banker Real Estate. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to the day. Today's video, I wanted to talk about the home office. Look, over the past 12 months, there's no doubt that the home office conversation has maybe came up in the house of, hey, we need to get a home office space, or the next house that we're gonna move into, we gotta have a space for a home office. Or maybe you're thinking about selling and you've got an extra room and you're thinking, what should we do with it? My suggestion would be, think about making it a home office. They're becoming really, really important in today's day and age, especially when we're looking at first-time buyers. A lot of those folks are starting to work from home, and it could be a trend that we see into the future. So here's some tips and some things that you can do to set up a successful home office space in your house, all right? So the first thing you want to think about is, how much privacy and quiet space do I need? Am I going to be doing a lot of online Zoom calls? Or am I just going to be jumping away to maybe send an email quick here and there? So when you're thinking about that, you know, again, privacy and quiet, what's going to work best in our space? I see when I'm out showing houses and listing houses that the most popular place, and my recommendation is, if you've got a finished basement area or you've got a nice clean dry basement, that you can maybe throw some carpet down, paint the walls. A finished basement that you can get some good light into is going to be your best bet for the home office around this area. If you don't have that, no worries. Sometimes a big landing space on your second floor where the steps are at, you can fit a desk in there. Another spot, I know this sounds kind of crazy, but if you've got a bigger closet, and again, you just need to slide a desk in, you just need to sneak away to maybe send an email or jump on a call here and there, a big closet that isn't really been used for anything is a good place to slide a desk, and again, you can close those doors if it's in a guest room, if you're having guests over. Okay, the last place that I see them in is sometimes in homes where they have a child who has gone off to college or is now married and starting their own family. They're going to convert that old bedroom into a home office space, again, usually on a second floor. So now that we've got our location of our office picked out, we've got the desk right where we want it, let's talk about some things that are going to make the office space really usable for you. So the first thing I would recommend is trying to find yourself a nice ergonomic chair to use, preferably that's got some rollers on it so that you can move around nice and easy. Again, don't get something cheap or like that metal folding chair that we used to use at Grandpa's birthday party, okay? Get something nice so that you're not in pain every time you need to go into the office and try to work. Sometimes these spaces, especially maybe the closet space or the basement, isn't gonna have a ton of electrical outlets. So double check the outlets that you have in there and maybe get a power strip adapter that's got the breaker in so that you're not gonna overload and burn up the outlet that you are actually using. Speaking of basements and different areas to put your office, double check your Wi-Fi signal before you get everything set up and in place. If your signal isn't as strong as you would like, you could go to a local retailer and get a signal booster. I don't know much about that. All I know is that it'll help you move your Wi-Fi throughout your house. So if you're not super strong in the basement or maybe upstairs in a nook, get one of those signal boosters so that you've got nice clean Wi-Fi. If you're going to be doing web calls or Zoom meetings, things of that nature, I would recommend trying to set up a neutral type background, maybe with a bookshelf that's nicely organized but not too overcluttered. If you do end up in one of those spaces that are maybe a little bit more open, get yourself a quiet please sign so that if you are doing a web call or maybe you've got to work for a couple hours, just putting that quiet please sign out will let people know, hey, I'm trying to get some things done down here. Why don't you take the toys and go in the other room, all right? So I hope you guys found this video useful as you start to get your home office set up, or as you think about space in your next home and what an office might look like there. If you guys have any questions, or you're thinking about maybe buying, or you're thinking, hey Mick, I'm thinking about selling, I just don't know how to set this up, can you come give me a couple tips? Absolutely, give me a call, 419-279-7065, or you can always check me out online at mixhometeam.com. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great rest of the day.